The jury in the Delphi murders trial will resume deliberations in less than half an hour now.
Let's go live to Delphi. Fox 59's Angela Gannott has been broadcasting and anchoring our team coverage this morning outside the Carroll County Courthouse this morning. Angela, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Anna. We've been talking a little bit about the security. We have police officers in front of us here, behind us, 37 different agencies here, just to make sure that everybody is safe. I want to bring Max Lewis into the conversation. We've been talking to a lot of different people, residents, our last half hour, making posters, really trying to think about Abby and Libby today and their family members, obviously wanting truth to be revealed. Let's talk about, though, what the jurors are going to be thinking here at 9 a.m., getting back in here. What did you take away first from the prosecution yesterday when they kind of wrapped it all up? What were the key points?
Yeah, so the prosecution really hits on the fact, sort of pointing out each particular piece that they found that connects Richard Allen to the scene. Specifically, the fact that he placed himself there when he came forward to police. He placed himself on the trails during about the time frame that they believe the murders happened. When they served a search warrant on his home, they said they found a blue Carhartt jacket, similar to what the bridge guy was wearing, and then they found a gun that the state police lab believes the bullet found at the crime scene was cycled through his gun. And then, of course, the big thing is the confessions. It's really hard to get by. You have 60-plus confessions in prison and phone calls to his psychologist. So those were some of their main points and some of the things that they really hit on.
Okay, so now let's go switch gears. Yeah. The defense, obviously, they're going to counter every single one of those claims. Yes. What did you take away from them and what stood out to you?
Yeah, the defense really hit on what is missing in this investigation. Big one of that is DNA. There's no DNA on any of the things they found in his home. There's no DNA on the girls' bodies. There's no DNA that connects him to the crime scene. The other big thing they hit on to counter those confessions, because that's really been a key part of this, is the fact that he was psychotic for a period of time in prison. When exactly he was psychotic and if he was when he said those things, that is still sort of a little bit up in the air. But another big thing that they really hit on is the phone data. The thing that we just heard this past week, that something apparently was plugged into the headphone jack of Libby's phone at 5:45 that evening and then unplugged at 10:32, basically saying that blows up the prosecution's timeline. So those were some of their big points.
Did they also talk about what else it could have been? A leaf, a dirt, or something else that it didn't? Did the prosecution come back with that?
There was an indication that one of their witnesses, the state police examiner who examined the phone, they asked, was there anything that else could cause that? And he said, well, possibly water or dirt. But then the defense said, well, where did you get that? Well, I just did a Google search out in the hall, and they said, is a Google search enough? So, that's still room for interpretation there.
I think, too, a lot of people think, what does it mean, reasonable doubt? A lot of people want no doubt, but finding beyond a reasonable doubt doesn't mean that you can't have a little bit of doubt. But again, it has to be common sense. And again, people keep asking us, what do you think is going to happen? It doesn't matter what we think. It's the 12 jurors who sat through that and listened and didn't hear all of our commentary.
Yeah, and they're going to be the ones deciding. And the judge did give them jury instructions, obviously, before they went. And as you said, beyond a reasonable doubt is a very high burden. It is not beyond all doubt, but it is a high burden. And, the instructions are, you can't just convict Richard Allen if you think he's guilty. That is not okay. You have to give the benefit of the doubt to the defense, because that is how our Constitution is set up.
Max Lewis, thank you so much for joining us.